TCS Radar Episode 9. We're going to jump straight into it. So first we want to give a shout out to the Minnesota Fury girls basketball AAU team. Last year, they signed 10 Division I players for the class of 2024. So big shout out to them. On today's episode, we're going to cover 2 more of those players on that team. But in the past, we've covered a few already. So Olivia Olsen from Benil St. Margaret, she was one of the early episodes. She's going to Michigan next year. And then we also covered Jordan Zubich that played for Mountain Iron, and she's going to North Carolina. And a couple episodes ago, we had Gabby Betton out of Lakeville North, and she's going to Loyola, Maryland next year. And then you had Jocelyn Land, who we did recently, out of Holy Family, and she's going to Butler next year. So shout out to them. So the 2 that we got for this episode is Finley Onstead and Marissa Frost. Now we'll start with Finley. So Finley, she was coming out of Lakeville South, the rival school to Gabby Betton and Trinity Wilson, who we did a couple episodes ago, and they had a big clash. Finley had, Finley had 21 in that rivalry game against Lakeville North. But yeah, representing Lakeville South, Finley Onstead had a really big year. She's going to be going to Kansas State next year. And Lakeville South had a decent season, finished 17-12, kind of like middle of the pack in the suburban South. But yeah, Finley had a lot of good games, had a 45-point game against Wayzata, 20 against Eastview, 20 against Farmington, 24 against Rosemount. But just overall, from just a high basketball IQ player and real savvy, both on offense and defense. And she just moves at her own pace and doesn't really mess up a lot. You know, like a real smooth jump shot, real smooth game, good three-pointer. And I can see her playing maybe a little inside out in college, maybe the 3, maybe like a stretch 4. So it'll be interesting to see her development for sure. So that's Finley Onstead. And then we got Marissa Frost. She was out of Centennial. Centennial had a 17-11 record this year, finished 3rd in Northwest Suburban. And really good player, really good point guard, lefty point guard, smooth handle, good change of pace, type of guard who doesn't really have to do much to be effective. And we know that's always a mark of a good player. She was averaging 22 points a game this year. She had 12 20-point games. She had 4 30-point games. And she's going to North Dakota State next year. So that's going to be very exciting to see. And the side, we got somebody as well going to NDSU. Who you got, Wayne?
Oh, yeah, man. We got the young Andy Stevanowicz. I think I said that name right. You know what I mean? That sounded right. So correct us if we wrong. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, man. But Stevanowicz, man, Andy, man, this kid can take you off the dribble. He has unreal court vision, unselfish beyond measure. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a lot of players that can go out there and give you 30, 20 on a nightly basis, be willing to pass it 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, just reading off some of his highlights, I wish, this is going to be my pet peeve, I always say it, I wish we recorded assists here. We don't for some reason. Be better. But, yeah, we might start doing that. I'm talking about, you know, as far as the high school stuff. But, you know, he had 18 points on Prior Lake, 27 on Lakeville South, 23 on Osseo, 25 on, was that Eden Prairie, had 29 on Eden Prairie again. Ooh, yeah, that was personal. That was personal. All right, Andy. He said we friends to the end, goddammit. And, you know, Andy does a lot, man. No, Andy does a lot, man, because Andy actually is a champion, man. You know, he ended this year getting the championship, had a great year. So that's like the biggest accomplishment when you're going on to the next level, having that confidence of you winning before. It gives you a different edge going into college. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Andy, man. And I got to just say, man, if you're playing with him, you have to have your eyes open at all times. You got to have 2 eyes, 2 sets of eyes, because he throwing you the ball when you're not expecting it. I'm watching some of this dude's highlights, and literally I'm like, I had no idea he was going to pass that. So it's good to see that type of thing. He's a real point guard type of player, and, you know, I think he's going to do real good at NDSU next year, man.
Yeah, for sure. We had Yep, so we also got another young man from St. Cloud. A couple episodes ago, we covered Tamarin Ferguson from St. Cloud Tech, but we got another today. Who we got, J.O.?
We got Isaiah Washington, and it must be something in the water up there in St. Cloud, because coming from St. Cloud Apollo, Really could put the ball in the hole. 6'2" guard, about to be a senior this year, 2025 graduate. Averaged 33 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, and 3 assists per game. Had 2 50-point games, 4 40-point games, 11 30-point games, and then I'm glad you mentioned Ferguson because they really had a battle, close game. Ferguson ended up with a dub, but Washington had 33, 10, 7, and 4 steals, and it was really a battle. I wish one of us could have been at the game to definitely see that. But just really only scored under 21 time, had 17 once, and they ran into a decent Detroit Lakes team this year. That's where they met their demise in sections, but had a good showing at the NBCA event showcase this summer. Had 18, 4, 2 assists, 2 steals. Plays for Minnesota D1. And this year just became the points leader for boys, scoring all-time, surpassed the previous owner, has 16-18, 1,618 points, scoring 898 points this year. It's a lot of points. Getting downhill, and what I like about him is he doesn't settle for the 3. Lefty can shoot, but he's getting downhill, and he's putting pressure on the rim. So really looking for him to have a good senior year, and I'm definitely going to catch a game this year because that boy nice. So.
Oh, he's a lefty too?
Yep.
Yeah, we covered a few lefties so far. We done did like four or five lefties.
And one more thing, I know they were talking about his sister actually leads the all-time scoring at Apollo for boys or girls. I don't know if he broke it this year. Comment, let me know if you did, but next year he definitely breaking big sis. So shouts out to Isaiah Washington.
Oh, no, that's big for sure.
Yes. All right, so that's what we got this week for the profile. Be on the lookout for more. We got players every week. And a little heads up as we head into football season here, we'll be looking at football players as well. But we're going to be diverse here with the different sports and athletes we touch on, but we just getting started here. So, what y'all think about the Olympics so far? Overall, but also what y'all think about the basketball in particular?
I want to apologize. I just want to say sorry to, the Kevin Durant fan. Kevin Durant, really, not his fans. Forget y'all. Kevin Durant, I don't know. I don't think he watches our channel. I don't think it comes on his channel. But a lot of his supporters came in his defense about my comments about him and Melo's prime career. So the man went 8 for 8. He looked at unstoppable, and I took that like, all right, I gotta just tell him my bad,
Off the bench.
Off the bench. So I still, feel how I feel, but I just gotta say I'm sorry, and that's my prideful way of saying I'm sorry.
I'm gonna speak for my KD fans out there. He's disrespectful. Melo and KD's not even in the same tier.
What? What?
Hey,
oh my God!
You're talking about a first ballot, no question, Hall of Famer versus somebody that may or may not make it to Hall of Fame.
Melo gonna make it.
Melo's not making it to.
Slow down now.
Hey man, y'all heard what I said, man. I like Melo, I like his game and all, but you can't compare him to somebody that's considered the greatest scorer of all time, like number 1. I get Melo is in that conversation, maybe 3 or 4. When you talk about a easy sniper, his name Easy Sniper for a reason.
Who's more versatile scoring?
No, wait.
Oh,
Talk to me.
easy.
Hold on. Talk to me when he's top 10 scoring all time.
Hold on. I want to respond to that. I want to respond to that real quick. You said I just said who?
Yeah, number 9.
Number 9, I think. Yeah. So you telling me that Kevin Durant is a more versatile scorer than
Better
Carmelo
3-point shooter.
He's a better
Better finisher. What Melo got? Better mid-range?
He got better. He can post up.
KD can too.
No, he can't. He can't bully you. He's not even able to do that.
I think that's
He
what
got
you
a
mean is the
fadeaway.
bullying.
Michael Jordan got a fadeaway game and
Don't bring him
and
Jordan.
post
Don't bring him
up.
Jordan. We right here.
Okay,
He can
when
kill
you-
you. He can kill you from the post. He can kill you from the perimeter.
Who?
He
I
can kill
never
you on the
seen
pickup.
him. I never
What?
seen him do no ground and pound post moves.
Melo?
What?
Please show some clips or something.
Hey, I'm gonna. All right, I got you.
He wasn't watching.
I'm telling you.
KD, a champion.
Yeah, no. When it comes to just scoring, when it comes to level scoring,
3-point
Melo's
shooting better.
a 3-level scorer. What's KD? He's KD. Listen, KD.
He don't have a weakness on offense.
You know why KD is considered who he is? It's because he's tall. He's tall. If KD,
Come on, LD.
that's
Come
why-
on, chime in. I see you.
That's
Chime
why-
in,
that's
chime
why.
in, LD. Come on.
If if KD wasn't as tall as he was and he wasn't doing what he was doing, he would be another Paul George. He would be a guy that we think is cold. The reason we put him on that pedestal is because he's 7 feet and he's doing this shit. It's a difference.
And that what makes him better than Melo.
I got to see it.
That's what makes him better than Melo.
That could be your argument. But
And that's a fact.
what I was saying, what I meant to say was I would take Prime Melo's career as a scorer over Prime KD's career.
So give me the year Melo was at his best prime. Was it when he was Iverson 33 when he averaged 30?
No, it was definitely not Iverson. It had to be. Wait, you talking about scoring wise?
His prime.
Let's look it up because to me it was when like the first 3 years in the Knicks. To me, he was.
And that's crazy.
Why? Do you see what he was doing?
That's crazy.
All right, you got to chime in. You are a Melo fan.
Go ahead.
I mean, in the Knicks, he did have the scoring title, and I ain't gonna lie, KD got more scoring titles, and I ain't gonna lie, it's hard because I'm a big Melo fan. But Denver stretch when he was going. If it wasn't for Kobe,
09, right?
09. If it wasn't for Kobe,
it was watching the game.
Melo. I don't know if he would have won, but he would have matched up against Dwight Howard, and I think he might have got him. He might have a chip, but I don't know. I think I can't talk
what
on
I'm
it,
saying,
but to say they're not on the same realm is crazy scoring wise.
And I'll be honest. I already said like when it comes to
They're not.
based on careers, who's better? What I said was I would take Prime Melo's career as a scorer. I never said he was better than KD. Did I say that? Let me know if I said that on the tape.
You said Prime Melo over Prime KD.
I don't think you said
I didn't say that. So I'm like, yeah, because I'm not. KD's KD. He's got longevity over Melo. I get it. But when you talk about the prime years of the scorer, we're not gonna act like this nigga didn't play with 2 future MVPs. We not gonna act like Russell Westbrook didn't average like 25 while KD was averaging his 30. We not gonna act like that. Melo never had that. He never had no nigga scoring 20 a game with him ever.
He didn't want that.
You talking about because he took the money? Is that the money?
Hold on, who didn't have nobody scoring 20 a game?
Show me.
Who? I'm saying who?
Melo.
Iverson.
No.
That's fine.
No, we're not gonna do that.
But he didn't want that either.
We're not gonna do that.
Iverson averaged 30.
The shell of himself. Did he average 30?
They both averaged 30.
Go to that. I don't believe that.
Not only could he
not
not
average 30
Hold
with
on,
Denver.
hold on.
Not in Denver.
Not in Denver.
Hold on. It was about close. They both was neck to
I
neck.
think it was like 19 or 22.
Oh, no.
Not only could he have went to Miami
Whatever,
with Brian and Wade, he also could have went to the Bulls with D Rose.
20. Oh, you right. 07, 08, he was doing 26.
Oh, damn.
Man, hey, my fault, y'all. Not 30, 26 close. Stop playing. Iverson was. They both was neck to neck. They both was.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but you got Ayado too.
JR.
Melo had
With a young JR
Look
and Kenyon
J.O.
Martin.
just said it. They had to play Kobe. Who's beating that?
Of course, that's fine.
So
we know.
So what I'm saying in comparison to that, we can't compare who Melo had on this team versus who KD had on his team.
But okay.
Hey, but listen, here's what I want to tell you.
Go ahead.
The first year that OKC made it to the playoffs, Kobe played them. What Kobe say after that?
He said like they was like next up or some shit like that.
The boys was coming.
Yeah, he said they was next up or something like that.
That was a young Kevin Durant. That wasn't a prime.
Hey, Sniper KD been the sniper since Seattle.
All I'm
since
saying is
OKC. Hold on. I got you. Because when you talk about Melo had a prime. KD he's still priming.
Here's what I'll say.
KD is still priming.
There's only two people Kobe said he couldn't figure out, and that was Melo and KD.
Draymond Green himself said, they said, who's the hardest, who's tougher to guard? KD or Melo or Jason Tatum. Who'd he say? He said Melo.
For sure.
So that's what I'm saying.
Probably because he's stronger than both of them.
And that's what he said. He said the physicality. He said he put pressure on the rim. That's why when I talk about 3-level scoring, you can't, if you got a dude that can bop you, pull up on you, then you got a dude that can bully you, then you got a dude that can just put his head down and just go 1,000 miles. Nigga, bro, you got 5 fouls.
But I
He's
can't
creating
say
the contact.
Tougher to score.
Melo, you giving him a little too much game than what he got. You talk about put your head down and go. You
don't think that Melo don't put his head down and go?
Hey, I need these comments, man. I need these comments. Y'all please comment because he put him on a pedestal as
I think
when you talk about the best players, even just in the NBA, KD's name's going to get brought up. You're not bringing Melo name up as the best player in the NBA ever. Man, ain't no prime, bro. Y'all just ain't no. We're not talking about prime. We talking about as an individual player. Even take.
We're talking about scoring though. That's already said. KD's better. Scoring. That's what I'm talking about. Strictly 3-level scoring. Who can?
Man, scoring, he's in
Kevin
that conversation. Best player, he in that conversation. KD's in every conversation. Melo's not in every
There's
conversation.
not 1 year that Carmelo had scoring wise that I wouldn't take that Kevin Durant hasn't had.
What about his time when?
Take the mic. Take the mic. Take the mic.
There's not one
Scoring
year,
championship when Kevin Durant was in the league. He was with the Knicks. Come on now.
There's not 1 year.
Didn't he? When did Kevin Durant win MVP?
That Carmelo has had.
2014. Was that around there? I don't know. Me personally,
13 and 14.
when it comes down to the career, Kevin Durant played with way more Hall of Famers. He did the most sucker shit in the NBA. So we'll leave it at that.
But here's what I'm gonna tell you.
Let me finish. I got you.
Get it.
When it comes to the level of scoring, versatile scoring, who can do this? Melo can do a variety of 3 different things that KD can't do. KD can bake you on the wing and can pull up on you and do that shit 1,000,000 times. He got a pretty jump shot. He's not bullying you. He's not making rim protectors worry about going to the rim. When KD got the ball, they're thinking about, oh, this nigga about to shoot. Is he going to make it or miss? They're not thinking about this nigga penetrating. He don't got that game because he's 7 foot. That's why I want to see. I want to hold what you. I want to hear what you say. But now I'm gonna ask you this: who's more skilled, Kyrie Irving or Kevin Durant?
Kyrie.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. We're on the same level. I wanted you to say KD, so I could be like, being tall is not a skill. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what it comes down to.
Hold on, LD. I'm gonna let LD go in a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
But to be KD at 7 feet in the skill that he got, how could he not even be considered as a skilled player? Is that not what you're saying? Or he got skill, or you just saying he ain't as skilled as Kyrie?
Why do we love LeBron? Because he's a freak of nature. There's niggas that's been 6'8" that's been built like
So
LeBron.
is LeBron skilled?
Yeah. LeBron is skilled.
He's skilled, yeah.
LeBron is skilled.
He's athletic.
LeBron is skilled. But go ahead, LD. I want to hear your thought on that.
They gonna go everywhere. So but here's what I'm gonna say though, right? Here's my argument for it, just to try to kill everything, right? Now he said that KD was a top T-Mac. Carmelo
The
Anthony,
best T-Mac.
the best T-Mac. That is crazy. But
Carmelo Anthony
if
second.
we're going to go off of that, Carmelo Anthony is the best Bradley Beal.
Oh, Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I thought you was gonna say
Now
like
listen,
Charles
here's what I'm
Barkley
gonna
or
tell you.
some shit.
Bradley?
Now listen, scoring titles, he gonna get that, right? He stayed with one team, right? He gonna get that money, right? No real tried to get a championship until when? The end of his career.
Right,
He
and
gonna
now
try
he's
to
teaming
team
up. Right.
Bradley
You know what I'm
Beal
saying?
was
Bradley Beal, scoring champion. Ain't that what they said? Scoring titles. That's what he was.
Bradley Beal was never the best player.
Here's what
Never. He
here's
was
what
never
happened to
considered.
Carmelo.
What?
Carmelo was never considered the best player. He's a
Never.
good
Oh
scorer,
my.
Are we
He's a
talking
good
about
scorer.
in the league or in the
Oh
team?
Yeah, we talking about in the
I'm saying
league.
Carmelo has never been considered
Oh
the
my
best player.
God.
Are we talking about in the league?
Malik, take us home, man. It's a lot of
let's
time.
go. Oh my God.
Hold on, answer that
J.O., hold
question.
on.
Is it the
J.O.,
league
when has
or?
Carmelo ever been considered the best player in the NBA?
Bro, he had his years where it was debatable.
No, that's not the
no,
question.
I'm just-
That's not the question.
When was that?
Bradley Beal has never been top 3 in MVP voting,
Ever.
and Carmelo has.
Nigga ain't even been top
now we
5.
talking about votes. This is crazy.
But what do you mean?
I think the
what do you
Bradley
mean?
Hold
Votes.
on, one at a time. One at a time.
We happy for votes.
Yeah, the Bradley Beal thing I think is distracting from the fact that you're saying KD has been considered one of the best, but Melo's never has. So that alone puts them on a different comparison.
You would take T-Mac over Bradley Beal any day.
Hell no. Who?
You wouldn't take T-Mac over Bradley
Oh,
Beal?
my bad. I thought you said the other way around. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
He just ready to explode.
Exactly.
No, because you said you compare Carmelo to Bradley. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
But
to
he
compare
means like
KD
a
to T-Mac.
scorer.
No.
It is.
I don't know.
He's saying scorer.
No, that's a good comparison. No,
Scoring.
you got to throw T-Mac in there.
Scoring.
T-Mac is my number one and number
Scoring is
two.
crazy.
But look.
T-Mac my number one, number two.
Look, this is why that makes sense.
Crazy.
T-Mac at that time, they had never seen no nigga 6'9" being able to do what he was doing.
Other than Magic.
T-Mac's top 3 scorer all time for sure.
His scoring style, that nigga is
Kevin
like.
Durant 7 foot.
I know. That's why it's like it's a good.
Hey, T-Mac was
It's a
6'10".
good
Really,
comparison.
hey, they say he's 6'10".
It's
They say
7
T-Mac
That nigga
6'10".
6'9".
7
He's
foot.
not 6. Oh,
Hey,
Alright, let's go to-
What y'all think about Kerr
J.O., go ahead. It's on you.
What y'all think about Kerr benching Jason Tatum? Coming, we're sitting here talking about how good players are, but apparently you don't got to be good to play, or you got to be, I don't know. You got to do more than win a championship and be one of the best to get in the court, apparently. But what y'all think about him not playing? I thought he was injured. They were saying he wasn't injured. Tatum seemed like he took it cool. Like, I don't know.
I think when you playing for your country, it's a lot of players that can start. So someone got to take a back seat. And me being a coach, I won't say left somebody out, but didn't give someone minutes they deserve. So I what I'm saying, I understand, but there's two people that you're gonna play no matter what. The people want to see it. It makes sense when you're playing them, and that's Curry and LeBron. Everybody else got to fit in, and that's how it is every other year. When Kobe was there, you knew Kobe wasn't coming off no damn bench. Kobe playing, LeBron playing, and damn near DWADE and Carmelo took the back seat. And, one of them came off the bench every other. So, Embiid just sat out. So I don't really look at it no different.
But Derek White played.
You know what I'm saying? I know, but yeah, but he's in the rotation for guards. You know what I'm saying? So KD come back.
Disrespect.
It's and it is disrespectful. Don't get me wrong, because not playing Jason Tatum is crazy. Let me not say that. But KD came back. Then KD's going crazy. He don't miss a shot. When do you sub KD out?
Yeah.
And then now KD's playing them extra minutes that you would give to Jason Tatum. Now it's time for LeBron to come back in. We're gonna say LeBron chill. We gotta get Jason Tatum in.
But the thing I like about this is it's the best players on earth, damn near. They all can play out of position. Bam could play the point for this team. If maybe not extended stretches of time, but all these players could pretty much play all the skill positions. Yeah. So to say that Tatum had to replace a wing, like why couldn't he have replaced Book or Ant or
who starts for them?
It changed. It's been changing, but consistently, Devin Booker, Bron, Curry. That's it. Because Drew Holiday, and you see they rotated Anthony Davis back in.
And then who else do you have?
AD
just came in. But who we missing?
Book.
It was, they started
Curry.
Tatum. Curry and Bron.
Curry.
Tyrese Halliburton.
But they not starting. But it's
Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday was starting.
It's Curry, D-Book, Bron, AD.
It was Embiid.
It was Embiid.
Embiid and AD was like kind of interchanging.
But it's AD now. So who we missing?
Drew Holiday.
And Derek White, if you didn't say.
Drew starts?
No, he didn't start.
Drew started.
No, Drew started. Drew started the last two, first two.
Drew starts, right?
Yeah.
So what rotation of the guards are we talking about?
You talking about Book, you talking about Ant, you talking about Halliburton, you talking about White.
Halliburton didn't play.
Halliburton didn't play.
He played yesterday.
He played the other day.
Are you talking about the game when he got benched? Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't play.
So what's
either.
the rotation of the guards? Is what I'm trying to figure out, right? So you didn't play Halliburton.
Book
You
and
didn't
Ant.
play
Book and
Jason
and
Tatum.
Curry.
Right.
Exactly. So you trying to tell me when Drew Holiday's in, you can't put Jason Tatum in at
Exactly.
the guard?
Exactly.
Inexcusable.
He said inexcusable. I mean, yeah, you see, he started the next game. I didn't look at the stats, but clearly it was a blowout.
The next game.
Yeah, he started He started against
Yeah,
South
he
Sudan.
did. He only had 4 points, so he only shot the ball 4 times though.
Yeah, he knew. They cried to get him his job back. You know how that go.
That's some pitiful.
Yeah. What y'all think about what y'all think about the team in general? Y'all like any players in particular? How y'all think Bron looking? I mean,
He's unstoppable.
yeah, Bron had 12 in the last game, but the game before that he had a dub in that same game that KD went off against Serbia. So I mean, Bron, what y'all think? How's these players looking?
This is why I said the last episode where, he said we was crazy. Well, I said, nigga, Jokic still ain't better than Bron. This is why I say these things. LeBron is different. The nigga almost 40 years old. How is he able to do this? He's leading the team for like dudes in their 20s. Dudes that's young, fresh, he's still the best. This is why I say that. LeBron look like he could play another 5 years, man. I don't know what y'all watching, but the man like he can play another 5 years.
At least 3.
At least. If he wants to.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got some more vibranium hidden in like Ohio or something like that, but that's the king, man. And I'm a Kobe guy.
Y'all see this hat, man?
What does that mean? You Kobe or you?
Nah, no. RP Kobe, RP Kobe, man.
RP
But this more for Go James, man. Me and LD, we talk about LeBron a lot. We used to, and it ain't much to be explained, man. He's a GOAT. he a GOAT for a reason. He does what he does. Y'all see it. It's in flesh. I mean, it's speaking for itself. I mean, y'all can go and, like I said, we can even go back into the 92 Olympics team. You know, none of them, and I actually watched a few games and they looked bad. I want to throw that out there too.
Oh my God.
They looked bad against some unknown foreign players.
What are you getting at? What are you getting at when you saying this shit?
LeBron is the GOAT and the only GOAT. He's on that mountain all alone.
He said, LeBron James, I'm the only Todd Crane.
No, he's the only LeBron James. He looked down, then that's a tier 2. He tier 1 alone. Tier 2, you can throw everybody else in there with the MJs and all that. But like I said, I just want to let y'all know, man, that he's 40 years old, about to be 40 this year. Mm-hmm. Looking like he's young 30s. He ain't slowing down. He's still bullying people and wins.
Winning games. Yeah.
Game winners. I don't know nobody that was that age doing that back then.
I never seen it.
Never seen it.
I mean, everybody got their
Talk
theories.
to me. Let me know something.
How you feel about this, J.O.?
Talk to me. Let me know something.
I don't got much to say. Look, I was just in Cleveland for the last 2 weekends, and if he made it out of there, he could. No. I ain't gonna lie though. No, like I took too long to appreciate Kobe. You know, and I not saying it when he died, but like when he retired, I'm like, damn. You know, Kobe was a competitor. I was just on the other side, and you either like somebody or you don't. And most of my career, you know, I'm not going against LeBron, but I'm not a LeBron lover like these two. This man will give his left leg for LeBron to play two more years. But I do appreciate LeBron, like, you know, being a dad and loving my son. You know, he put on for his son. So I have no hate for LeBron no more. I ain't a LeBron hater no more. You ain't going to see me say nothing bad about him. The boy was in all white holding the flag like the man was leading him in the battle. So let's go LeBron. Let's get this gold medal. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate greatness before it's too late.
We talked about the whole.
Did you say something?
No, that's fine. He looked good for sure. It's a little easier at this time. You know, it's not an 82-game season or nothing. So
Right, 6 hard
been
ones.
resting for a minute.
No, you ain't lying. That makes definitely a difference.
Yeah. So he looked good though. He looked great. You know, looked like the GOAT himself. Of course, definitely one of the top members. You know what I'm saying? He leading that team, so I like to see it.
Facts.
Bronny. So we talked about Jaylen Brown a little bit last episode and the whole Grant Hill situation. What's the latest with that? Y'all,
Yeah, with the conspiracy series shit.
yeah, I haven't even heard much about it, but I know Grant Hill was pretty much telling them to shut up, huh?
So yeah, Grant Hill told Jaylen Brown to shut up and dribble, and you know he said that because Grant Hill, I'm pretty sure, has some huge influence over who makes that USA Olympic team.
Definitely.
So
Why he dropping jerseys?
yeah, exactly. So and that's weird to me in general, you know. So but yeah, man, I get it. He went on the interview. He said Jaylen Brown was a conspiracy theorist. Jaylen Brown, he in the deleted tweet. I'm mad. I'll have it for you guys so y'all can read it when it comes up. But he basically was like, wow, how could a person in this position say this about a person like me? And, you know, this is like strike 2 for Jaylen Brown with me. You know, he got caught saying the thing about Bronny, and then he tried to go on Twitter and backpedal, which I didn't like. I didn't like the backpedaling. Who cares about if that's how you feel? Now he's doing this, so now I'm looking at him. If he does it again, he's a repeat offender. And you know how I feel about repeat offenders.
He is a repeat offender.
He is. Why you say that?
He's a repeat offender. But what I will say though is it's just crazy at the end of the day. But look what they doing to Jason Tatum though. So it would have happened to him. So that's why I said it was better for him not to go anyway, because he wasn't gonna get no PT.
You said that. You honestly did say that last episode. You said it's not even gonna matter because when Kevin Durant come, none of them's gonna be really playing. And it was funny because when you were saying that when we were talking about him making the team, ironically his teammate didn't get no clock off of that. So like you said, somebody's not gonna play.
Yeah, it's just inevitable.
The Olympics is a big homie show. It's the last dance. We're giving it to the OGs. And the Derek Whites and the Drew Holidays play because they're glue guys and they're going to play defense and they're going to do the little things. But we're gonna push KD because think about it, it's the world. Mm-hmm. You know, who does the world like? Steph, LeBron,
the
KD.
Stars.
You know what I'm saying? They're all on the court. Not to mention they're going crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Steph ain't having really a great Olympics, but LeBron and KD, come on now. So that's why I say the other good players, yeah, they're good, but it ain't their time yet. We're going to let the OGs rock out.
That's real.
Yes.
D3.
So.
You already said something about it?
No. I mean, I ain't really got much to say about it. I mean, I feel like Grant Hill had to say that because at the end of the day, that's his job. He can get fired, especially if you picking up people that you know that's not supporting Nike. Mm-hmm. You know, so I mean, it's clear cut. I just feel like he had to say that. Maybe he do feel like that. Maybe he don't. Don't know. We'll never know. But I feel like he's protecting maybe his image and his job rather than anything else. You know, Kyrie should be on that team. Ain't no question about that. You know, he's supporting Kyrie. Of course, they ain't gonna put him on that team. Yeah. Come on now, self-explanatory.
Nah, for sure. Just to wrap up this Olympic basketball stuff, what y'all think about the women's team? Y'all been watching the women's team at all?
Yeah, man. I saw them hoop Japan.
Man, I watched the highlights and I watched a little bit of the game. I watched a lot of the game, but I didn't watch the whole thing. And that looked like Monstars playing Minions. Like it was like no, like the little Asian point guard guarding Chelsea Gray, like, come on now, like man, they was just out there snatching that ball from them. I ain't gonna call them kids because they grown women. They was just out there just.
You already called them minions.
They little. I ain't gonna lie. When Chelsea Gray looking like a center to them, you know something up there. You got Bree Stewart just posting up two of their bigs and. Come on now, it was just Asia Wilson just out there was just dominating them. It looked bad. That team was horrible. That might have been the worst Olympic team in history. Like
they're gonna 50 ball everybody.
Yeah, honestly, they are. Even if you would have sent the women's all-star team, they would have been the same result. Like when it comes to America, man, like, and you got to think WNBA's new in America still technically. If NBA, we've been beating it, going crazy since '92. What do you think they're gonna do for a couple? They got at least, I say that to say they got a couple more years to get their ass whooped before they can actually compete. So that's just how that shit go.
You know, if they were smart, what they'd do?
What's that?
Start importing players from over there.
Nah, for real, because American players go over there.
They'll get more money from overseas, and that's where they get more influence out for girls.
But will American people pay to see that shit?
They already don't.
That's what I'm saying. So
you
you saying
don't get the money from overseas?
They probably like, man, we ain't got that much money to be spent. We can barely eat.
Think about it. Think about what helped the NBA go global. They started importing the foreign players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Mike.
WNBA.
Yeah, I'm saying you gotta have a star, but they got him.
With Mike, Tony Kukoc on this team.
Exactly.
But y'all gotta remember the Dream too. He's one of the first imported players that got drafted to the league. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think it's Tony Kukoc. Tony Kukoc was not the first one.
The Dream came from college though.
So I was gonna say.
Well, yeah. If you talk about,
he talking about straight up
out of Tony Kukoc.
Because wasn't Tony Kukoc young?
It was Tony Kukoc
when he was playing with against the Dream Team. Remember didn't they play?
He was playing against
somebody. He was like young.
That was in like 91.
Was he before the one dude though in Miami that was going at Jordan, like Petrovic or something?
There's
been people that came straight over.
So, side note, you said that name. Did you know that Kevin Durant just passed him for all-time Olympic scoring?
Yeah. I
had no idea. Like I knew
he was nice.
Bro, he had 91 on 2K. And I'm like, I'd never even seen this dude play in 91. And I saw that Jordan highlight. He was destroying Jordan.
And talking to him crazy.
Talking to him like a boy. Like
they said before he passed, he was really burning that thing.
Yeah, I believe him.
But the women's is going crazy, but the 3-on-3, they're 0-2, and they were talking crazy, not putting Caitlyn on there. I bet you they're rethinking that now. They're getting packed out over there.
I don't think Caitlyn would have did it, but
that's what I'm saying. So you take some of them girls from that 3-on-3 that's beating some of these. You know what I'm saying? You don't need all of them, just some of them.
I think the men's is 0-2 too. Men's 3-3.
I'll take a WNBA team like the NBA.
Who's on the men's team?
Over to blah blah blah. You gonna make that money?
Jimmer Fredette and three other no names.
Well, that's why we're losing.
They're gonna watch Jimmer Fredette and a whole bunch of screens.
I like Jimmer at BYU, but it's a reason why that didn't work out. He's not fast. Jimmer is not fast.
He's short.
He's not fast though. You could be short and he's not fast at all. When I watched how, literally, I was a Jimmer fan. I was one of them niggas. Oh yeah, he's gonna be the one. I watched that dude in summer league when he was in the league. He just not. It's like a physical. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Like a certain athleticism you gotta have. Like if it's not in your body, you don't got it. He ain't quick enough, bro. If I was playing NCAA and I was recruiting him, no matter how good he shot that 3, it would be a 2-star, maybe a 1.5. He could never be a 3 or 4 star. It's impossible.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, I cut that damn near. We cooking now.
We already did it.
We already did that.
We got to erase that shit. We erasing some of these afterwards.
It's the last spin.
Yeah.
It's time to just go ahead and put it on something.
What
and
is
then,
that? Yup, it is, cuz.
Yeah.
Yup, it is. It is.
Say one.
Actually, how about this? How about we do a random one right now? Did we talk about D-Wade and James Harden? Careers?
Nah, we didn't talk. That was that whole.
See, that's another one y'all gonna get. Hey,
What?
God.
what we doing?
What are we doing here?
Stay on top.
All right, let's just stay on topic, man. So it didn't land on. Let's just pick one off of there that we didn't pick.
hold on. I'm okay with that one. Let's do it.
Nah,
Let's do it.
let's go. No, let's go.
What's the conversation?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, hold on, man.
What's the conversation?
And what y'all think I'm gonna say? Y'all think I'm gonna say something crazy?
Yes.
No, I'm just saying.
I
what's the
might.
conversation? You on James Harden's side?
60-40.
That's sick.
That's wild.
60-40.
That's sick.
Because of them 30-point averages.
That is sick.
That is crazy.
Well, he do that. You're like 34 a game now.
The best overall basketball player, not the best scorer.
Hold on. Can I just say something? This is why I don't respect people's opinions, because you take James Harden because of the stats over a winner, but you just didn't give my man Melo credit for the stats, and you took KD as a winner. There's no way Wade is not number one over
I didn't
over
take
over.
KD because he won.
No, but he did for sure. He brought up the winning, but you're talking about glorified stats for a 3-year stretch when it was inflated stats, and he went crazy. But I hated that game. I'm sorry, I hated the way he played. D Wade won a championship before Melo never did, before Bron, before everyone in that best draft class of all time. Put respect on Wade's name, please.
Don DeMarco.
Man, hey, this is a conversation I had with people when they talk about this Wade thing, or even just people that have help or had help. Wade had Shaq coming right after Lakers.
I got you.
He also had Jay Will. He also had Gary Payton.
Also got you.
That Miami Heat team was not trash. You act like that was just a bum squad. Out of that 03 draft class, Wade had the best team.
Oh no, were you watching these games though in the finals when it mattered, or were you running around the streets in South Chicago? Which one? Because I don't know if you watched. Because I watched and Wade said, "Okay, it's time." It was down 0-2. It's time to go crazy. Like, did you watch him will them to that win?
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't. But hold on. But what?
I got you. Let me reply to that. Shaquille O'Neal averaged 13 points and 10 rebounds in the finals. On the year, he averaged 20. Now, I know I'm gonna do Wade's real quick. We're gonna do that because this is how we got to start doing it.
So you're saying who took over when it mattered the most?
You know who took it.
Not only who took over, who didn't show up at all. So let's go to that year. That was 06, 05, 06?
06. That was 06.
Okay,
06 year. 06
Wade
finals.
averaged 24 that year on the season. Let's go to the stats. Let's go to the finals. We'll see who averaged in the finals.
Yeah, it was like 3 people average up 10 or better.
This nigga averaged 34.7, 7 rebounds and 3 assists in the finals. You gotta wait. Can niggas show me another guard that had that stat in the finals and they won? Can anybody? I don't think we can. Guard. A 6'4" guard. James Harden hasn't been to the finals since he played LeBron in the finals. He ain't been in the finals like, 12 years now? Am I tweaking?
Since 2014.
So when we talk about who's the best overall basketball player, it's not just about who can get the step back and who can do these little weird fouls so I can shoot 8 free throws a game. This is about the impact of the game. Dwayne Wade literally plays both ends of the court on any given day. I don't think it's no comparisons. I think James Harden has literally benefited from playing in this watered-down era. That's why his go-to move, y'all notice he ain't averaged over damn near 25 since they banned that little cheat move he was doing. They said you can't do it no more. He went from 37 to 24. You can look it up.
His travel step back.
The travel step.
So
no, not
no,
the
he
travel.
told
No.
the pull in to get the foul.
It was the leg. It was the leg one. It was that one too.
It's the pull in.
So I know a lot of people were saying he changed the game. If he changed the game, he changed it in the worst way.
I mean,
So hold on, we can wrap this up in a second.
We got one more thing, yo.
So my thing to Wayne, Jo asked me did I watch the 06 series, and I told him no, I didn't. I watched a lot of LeBron. I've been watching LeBron my whole life, but I'm a Wade fan, so I didn't really care for Wade. I'm a Harden fan. Did you watch any of them conference finals when Wade played?
Conference finals when? We talking about like the last year when it was?
No, the Dwight Howard series and the 2 Chris Paul series. What was the big
Chris Paul. When they played Oh, okay.
So what was the impact of the reasoning why Harden didn't get to the championship?
Chris Paul got hurt, and then Game 7, James Harden disappeared. He didn't hoop at all. They got 40 balled. I was watching it. I was mad. I'm like, yup, Chris Paul out. He about to save the day. He came up. It was a shell of himself, and they got 40 balled.
Okay. No, I wouldn't say that because you can go look at his numbers.
Let's look it up.
Go look at him.
Hold on, you can look at his numbers.
What year was that? Was that 2017?
Hold on. Did you?
Have you looked at the numbers?
Yeah. I did. That's what I'm telling y'all. Did you not remember he took the Rockets to the playoffs without Dwight Howard?
Dwight was hurt. You saying?
He was hurt them the whole year.
D-Wade's been going.
Hold on. Without his number one center, and Dwight Howard was still good.
D-Wade
asset to the team.
Getting to the playoffs. He had problems getting out the first round.
Who?
D-Wade was by himself.
He ain't had problems getting to the playoffs. He had problems getting out the first round.
Okay, so
I can respect that.
Are we talking about that Golden State year in 2017-18?
15, 16, and 17.
All right, let's look at the last games that he played. You see him right here.
Looking at the Golden State.
Chris Paul.
I'm looking at the Golden
Chris
State.
Paul
All right,
also got hurt both years, back to back.
Yeah, back
to back, and they was winning the series.
Yep.
And they was winning the series. Don't disrespect Harden, man.
I mean,
this handicap games again. Just like when it's a handicap game, of course you're gonna lose. Like when LeBron played Golden State in 15, Love got hurt, Kyrie got hurt. Nobody expected Bron to win after that.
No, that's fine. Like I tried to explain to people, that's fine when your teammates sell and you had a good game.
Did y'all see Trevor Ariza shots on the series too?
When you sell
horrible.
Why are we holding role players to a high accountability in that?
So if I'm the only one that's scoring, and what are your if you out there, if you're getting paid to make corner shots, you're known as a corner sniper.
Let's put it like this.
You're known as a corner sniper, and you going
scoring though.
One mic.
So so that's a handicap game now. So my role player's not scoring,
and you not scoring.
But look though,
go ahead.
I already got him right here. So he averaged 37 that year.
Yes, sir.
So in all the closeout games, he didn't even hit his average.
So what was his closeout games?
I haven't looked at. I don't got the field goal.
But
percentage.
he averaged 37 though.
I don't have the field. Like I said, I don't have the field goal percentage. But he dropped 32, 32, 19, 30. So it's like.
So he averaged 37 though.
Like
that's
I said,
ridiculous.
That's inflated
with
though,
with no Chris Paul.
I don't. Yeah, let's.
With more, that's like this and this bring, and I don't want to keep bringing up Bron. When LeBron is putting up these numbers and his bench players not doing it, how do you expect to win? How do you expect your role play? How do you expect to win? You can't average 37 and expect to win when your role players is not performing either.
Talk to me, Malik. What was that game?
Come on, man. Y'all got to stop that, bro. Y'all got to stop that, bro. Y'all tweaking.
Hold on. One mic, yo. One mic. It's that was 2017-18. That was what was that? Yeah, that was 2018 Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors.
Both of them was against Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
All three of them, actually.
All of them were. You're right. And you don't want to talk about that one where he at 14, 17. Like, how you drop 17, 45, and drop 14? That's crazy. That's called not being there. Come on, bro. He
can't be passive sometimes, but
and you know what's funny? I'm willing to bet money, nigga, that if you look at how he got them points in the last thing, I guarantee you they was all from free throws. Because he was not scoring. I remember watching the game, bro. That's why I'm upset. That's why when I looked at these, I'm like, damn, he finished with 32. It had to be free throws. It's inflated, like J.O. said earlier.
And Wade from Chicago. You really selling your community right now.
And we got one more thing, too.
That man is from Robbins. Let's get that one for straight.
Yeah, that last game 7.
This is that game 7.
I mean, he was shooting low 40s and below pretty much the whole series from the field.
That's great. That's wonderful.
So we talking 12 for 29 the last game, 10 for 24.
Oh, 29. And he was getting ready to try to support that. It's sick.
But this is what goes back into him not having Chris Paul. Y'all not understanding. A lot of this plays factors.
Diabolical.
So how about
with Trevor Ariza going 0 for 12 and 0 for 8? Come on, bro. Y'all gotta.
If he was 20 for 29, see, that's the thing. Don't bring Bron in it. When LeBron and them lose, he was the number one person in points, rebounds, assists, blah, blah, blah. He's not selling.
But for both teams, though.
He's not selling.
But
the teammates are selling.
So Harden teammates not selling?
What I'm saying is you can't join them on the block. You can't be the boss and then join your workers on the block. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, let's go to
all I'm saying is what's so
you ain't gonna
they
see
crazy,
Marlo,
y'all.
You ain't gonna see Marlo on Mike Corner. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I like that reference.
That's what I'm saying.
I like that reference.
And I also want to point out Robbins is closer to the city than Harvey. Robbins is closer to the city than Harvey.
This man got a GPS over. This man just GPS this, y'all. This man, I'm over here looking. This man just
diabolical. Robbins and Harvey are next door neighbors, and he just clowned my man for being from Robbins. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
Come on.
On that note, let's.
Hey, we on to the next one, man. You got it, man.
Let's go to that last joint.
All right, so we were talking about the controversy of the.
Yeah, he never pull out the GPS, bro.
That nigga said it's close to Robbins.
We don't get no more exact than that.
Oh shit!
All right. IMANE KHELIF, an Algerian boxer in the women's side of the Olympic boxing. Everybody's saying she a dude.
Hey, listen, man. I just want to say,
she my bad. She beat.
Word.
She made Angela Carini of Italy quit about 45 seconds in. Took a punch and said, no.
She said, this is a real nigga right here. I can't do this.
She took 2 punches.
Hey, man. Hey, I gotta say, man, I've been doing my homework on it, and it's been a lot of. I feel like the media let everybody down, and they literally played the game that they wanted people to play, which I think is foul. So initially, when I first saw it, they said it was a gender test. I found out after going to Google that it was a hormone test. Which, if you look at both of them, you can, it's relatable in the same sense, but it's not.
Like a true woman could have high testosterone or like manly hormones.
Yep. For all you people that ever watched World's Strongest Woman, that's them. They don't look like women. We've never seen one that wasn't like super duper, like just out of shape swole. Because if you look at it, it's like, it's not like. She's not what's the word I'm trying to say? Like physically like muscular and whatnot. So it's some gray areas, and I'm still doing more research on it. But from what I know and from what I read, they're posting baby pictures. They're saying that the initial test that was failed for the 2023 with her was the hormone test, and that was because she was taking a certain steroid. Right. So I'm confused, like everybody else, when it comes to this, because we've seen this before. We've seen Cyborg in the UFC MMA. Cyborg was born a man. That's not no.
But she was born a woman, just to be clear, right?
That's the reports. The reports.
Hold on, Cyborg wasn't born a man.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, was it?
I don't think so. The UFC fighter.
I thought that was a guy, a man.
I think she just looks very manly.
All right, Joe Rogan said something else because I think I'm pretty positive that's a man.
Okay.
So we can look at we can do some Googles and shit, but according to this situation here, she was born a man. I mean, she was born a woman, and she took certain steroids, and that's what it is. But my thing is this: if y'all know she's taking steroids, why even let people compete with her? Not even about the sexual joint, because everybody kind of saw that. Like, you shouldn't. They just suspended banded Ryan Garcia for being for something like 0.2 or some minuscule, and that's an advantage. So if you willingly letting anybody getting in with anybody that you know previously was on roids is just crazy to me. But as far as the whole it's a man thing, that's still in the air. From my reports, there was reported that it was a woman and it was a hormone test, not a gender test. That's what I heard, but I don't know.
Yeah, and it's just like just as much as we talk about gender in sports, we could talk about performance enhancers too, and it's like, where do you draw the line with those? I mean, we know performance enhancers have been associated with professional sports since forever, but
I do want to say if it comes out that she was born a biological man, no, I don't support that at all. But also the Olympics have been on some wild stuff anyway, so that's kind of my thoughts on the situation. Still pending.
Wow.
How y'all feel about it? Y'all are quiet.
Don't get canceled.
That's what, you got to say everything like that. Well, you know, from my personal opinion, you got to say it like, hey, man, I'm just saying. But I really meant that. Like, from the research I searched, that's what I found. That's why I was confused because I never heard that before. I never heard none of this before. Normally, it's straight up transgender man.
Right.
Boom. It's open and shut. Now they're saying, oh, well, technically, you know, if you add the every other Tuesday and count every other month, it's technically a woman. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know how much they want us to participate in these type of conversations. So I just had to say what I say until it comes out that it's confirmed. It was confirmed that she was born a biological man. I'm going to say y'all should let people with steroids compete for anything. That's just wild.
Yeah, this is a different type of topic. I mean, from the research I've seen, man, I can't find anything on if this a female or male. I ain't gonna lie.
It's weird.
Which is crazy because usually when you're a professional, you can pull up
something,
Wikipedia's something.
What do it say right there?
Well, she also from Algeria. They don't got nothing on the books.
It does say that the female father have male chromosomes, which I don't know what that means.
That can come from taking hormones. Like that's how like them women that the world's strongest women look. Some of them don't look like women, but they biologically are women. But they take so much hormones and different type of steroids, it transforms their body. They look crazy.
Yeah, I mean, especially. Hey,
I didn't say that.
I don't think the mic picked that one up.
They did.
This boy's crazy. Especially with that girl making that comment of getting hit too hard, that may play. That I felt.
The hardest hit she ever.
She quit in 45 seconds, which is crazy. But I think that plays a big part into why the social media kind of ran with the
headline.
Well, yeah, headline ran with that female being a male. I mean,
I ain't never heard them say when it comes to like a trans fighter or it's a trans man. I've never heard them believe with female. They would say trans female. Yeah. So it's almost like they was playing the game because they knew it was gonna. Because let's talk about. Everybody talking about this now.
I thought CBS had it as a trans female though.
I mean, it do say trans female a lot of places, but
that's clickbait. Possibly.
But also,
from the reports I saw, it said she was born like even on the ESPN thing I saw earlier, it said born a female. But that's why I said I don't know. I don't want to get on here and go. I'm just saying like it's just weird. Normally it's like a open and shut case with these type of situations. We're not even spending this long talking about stuff like this normally because it's like boom. But now that the fact that they throw in the little things like oh well. Technically, she was born a man, born a woman, but she's doing. That's why I'm like, I don't know. So I might have to label this developing story.
They talking about chromosomes. We need a biologist in here.
They're showing alleged baby pictures of the person, so I don't know what's going on.
There's nothing.
And it looks like a little. And then like I said it earlier before the camera, I've never actually Googled somebody's sex, and then the sex don't come up. It says on their passport, it says they're a female. All right, so. I don't know. When I Googled her name and I said, is she a woman? It says on her passport, it says she's a woman. That's what it says. That's what it says.
So I'm reading something. It say she is trans because she is she has elevated testosterone levels.
And I
which
saw
I don't.
They said it's a. So I saw something that said it's a certain condition. And it's abnormal. It's like basically a whole bunch of stuff that's supposed to be in their blood is in their blood, and it's not supposed to be there, and this all gives them an elevated testosterone presence.
So is this the
XY chromosome?
So is this a born born thing, or is this something that was taken over time? Then that makes sense. Then if this, because I know there are like certain diseases and like medical problems that have people look certain ways, whatever the case is, but
that's why I said I ain't gonna be ignorant. Just come out and just be like, because we've seen actual instance of straight up, yo, this dude was a dude last year. Now he's a girl this year, and he's competing with girls. This is kind of like I'm like, come on. It's almost like it's a plant, almost like a plant. You know what I'm saying? Like some real CIA shit, because this shit's weird. But
it's funny we hear about it in like fighting sports the most.
Man.
And the swimming
wrestling
dude,
wrestling.
And the swimmer buddy, remember the swimmer buddy, the dude that was trash, and then he came and he won, like he was the best swimmer ever. After this dude was ranked like 297 in the men. He went over to a woman for a year and was Michael Phelps. So I mean, it's slippery slope, but yeah, we ain't got to spend too much time on that.
But yeah, TCS Radar episode 9.
You got something? Hold on, wait.